There comes a moment in everyone's life when the road ahead is unclear. We stand at the edge of the familiar, and before us lies the unknown. It might be the first day in a new job, the first steps in a city where no one knows a name, a relationship beginning or one ending, or simply the quiet nudge inside that says, there is more for me than this. And in that moment, fear whispers. It tells us we are not ready, that the leap is too big, the distance too far, the risk too great. But here is the truth. The unknown is not your enemy. Fear of the unknown is. Fear is clever. It rarely shows up as fear. More often, it disguises itself as logic. It says, stay where you are. Don't risk it. Don't step forward. It gives you 100 reasons why change would be foolish. But what is it really protecting you from? Not danger, not failure. It is protecting you from change. Think about it. How many times have you stayed in a place, or a job, or a habit, simply because it was familiar? Even when you knew deep down it wasn't right for you, the human mind craves safety in what is familiar. Even if that familiar place keeps us small, even if it limits our potential. Because stepping into the unknown means stepping into growth, and growth always feels uncomfortable at first. Discomfort isn't a warning sign. It is proof that you are standing on the edge of transformation. Every one of us carries a spark inside, quiet strength, a hidden light that grows brighter when we trust it. You felt it before, the moment you decided to try something new, even though you were terrified. The moment you spoke up when silence would have been easier. The moment you walked away from something that no longer served you. The unknown doesn't demand that you be fearless. It only asks that you take the next step, even with fear walking beside you. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is action in spite of it. And when you move forward with courage, you discover something powerful. The unknown is not empty. It is filled with possibilities waiting for you to arrive. Imagine standing at the edge of a great chasm. You cannot see the bottom. Your heart races. Your mind screams, what if I fall? But there's another question, a quieter, stronger one. What if I fly? Think back to the first time you tried something you thought you couldn't do. Your first speech. Your first big test. Your first move away from home. At that moment, fear felt like a wall. But once you did it, you realized. The wall was paper thin. The leap is never about certainty of success. It is about trust. Trust that you are more capable than you believe. Trust that life will hold you even when you cannot see the ground beneath you. And once you leap, fear loses its grip, because fear only has strength when you stand still. The moment you move, you shrink it. On the other side of fear, life looks different. What once seemed impossible now feels natural. The challenge that looked overwhelming becomes the story of your strength. And when you look back, you realize something powerful. The distance was never as great as it seemed. It was your mind that made the chasm larger than it was. The unknown isn't a void. It's a doorway, a threshold to the next chapter of your life. And here's the beautiful part. Every time you cross the threshold, the next one becomes easier. Each leap strengthens your wings. Each challenge builds your confidence. Each moment of courage shapes you into the person you're always meant to be. So if you feel the weight of fear right now, if you're standing at the edge of change, remember this. Fear is not the wall. It is only the voice in your head. The leap is yours to make. And once you do, you'll discover that the unknown is not there to break you. It's there to shape you, to expand you, to reveal the strength that has always been inside you. Don't let fear decide the story of your life. Take the step. Trust yourself. The unknown is not empty. It is waiting for you.